Hello everyone, welcome to my class. Topic which I'm taking today is tenses. I'm sharing notes on tenses. Pay attention on your screen and listen carefully. Okay, before we start tenses, we need to know what are verbs. Action words are known as verbs. Doing words are known as verbs, or you can say any work done in a sentence that is known as verb. Okay, now let's see what do you mean by tense. It's given here. Tense refers to the time of an action or a state of being in the past, present, or future. Tense means time. It shows when or at what time the action is done or the verb is done, whether it's past time, present time, or future time. Okay. Now, in the tenses, you need to know three forms of verbs also. For example, I'm taking write. Write is verb. We have three forms of write. First form is write. Second is wrote. And third is written. Write, wrote, written. We have to use these three forms according to the tenses that we'll study here. Now, first, I'm taking present tense. Now, what is present tense? The present tense is used to refer to an action or a state of being at the time of speaking. What is happening at the time of speaking? That time is known as present or present tense. Present tense has four forms. Now, what are these forms? First, simple present tense. Second, present continuous tense. We call it present progressive also. Third, present perfect tense. And fourth is present perfect continuous. So these are four forms of present tense. Now, today we'll study only first two forms, that is simple present tense and present continuous tense. Now I'm starting simple present tense. So where we can use simple present tense? Now first thing, which form of verb we have to use in simple present tense? In simple present tense, we use first form of verb. As I said, three forms of verb. Told you the example also, write, wrote, written. First form is write. So this form we have to use in simple present tense. Okay. Now that was the structure of the verb. Now let's see where we can use simple present tense, right? Now, these are the points given here. Let's see. First, universal truth. Wherever you are mentioning universal truth or a fact, there you have to use simple present tense. See the example here. The moon moves round the earth. It's a universal truth. So here, in that sentence, we have to see the verb. Action word is move. Moves is verb here. And here we are taking first form of move, that is moves here. Now in this one thing there, somewhere we add s or es with the base form of verb. Now where do we add s or es? when we have subject as singular. Subject means who is doing the action. Now in this sentence, moon is singular. So with moon, we have moves. We will not write move there. So when you have singular subject, add s or es with the verb. When you have plural subject, there you have to write base form as it is, that is move only. Okay. Now, second one, a routine or habitual action, the work which you do every day the same way or same time. See this example, which is your habit. He goes for a walk at 6 in the morning. So it's his habit. Every day he does this work at the same time. So in this condition, you have to use simple present tense. So here we have goes. He is singular. So we have es with go. So he goes for a walk at 6 in the morning. Now, third one. A regular action, which is done after some time, but regularly done at intervals. Example, snakes hibernate in winters. It's a regular action, regular work, which they do every winters. So hibernate is the verb here, and this is first form of verb. Snakes plural. So here we are not adding s with hibernate. We have hibernate only. So subject plural, then without s or es, you have to write the word there. So snakes hibernate in winters. Next one, a ritual. Ritual, custom, tradition. There you have to use simple present tense. See this example. Tamilians celebrate Pongal as the first day of a new year. So it's a ritual of Tamilians. You have to see the verb. This is the verb. This is the action which is done in this sentence. So celebrate, we are using first form of verb because we have Tamilians, plural word given there, plural subject there. So celebrate will remain celebrate only. You will not write Tamilians celebrates. That is wrong. Tamilians celebrate Pongal as the first day of a new year. Next point, characteristics. Characteristics of anybody or the quality of something. See this example. Bengalis eat rice and fish curry as their staple diet. It's their characteristics of Bengalis. So here we have eat, simple present tense. Bengalis plural, so we have eat, we are not writing eats there. Next one, a newspaper headline. So headline in the newspaper, there also we have to use simple present tense. Hurricane Ella devastates Bengal. So this is the news or headline of the newspaper. So there we have devastates. As simple present tense we are using in this condition. Now see this next one. A pre-scheduled future action or event. So a planned event for the future time. There we can use simple present tense. See this example. Dipen Saxena releases his book at the book launch today. That will happen at some future time, but it's a planned or scheduled action. There we can use simple present tense. So we have releases here. Releases shows the sentence is in simple present tense. Why? Because release, we are taking first form of verb here. Okay. Let's see next one, a warning. If we are giving any warning, there also we have to use simple present tense. See this example. Fight with me once again and I stop talking to you. So this is warning. Stop. This is the verb and this is first form of verb. So this is simple present tense. Fight is also simple present tense. Next, likes or dislikes. In this condition also, when you are showing your likes or dislikes, you have to use simple present tense. Let's see the example. Sheila likes kebabs. So here, likes shows it is simple present tense. If you have to find out which tense it is, you have to see the verb there. And in that condition, you have to see which form of verb is used. So here we are using first form of verb. So that means it is simple present tense. Next one, a proverb. In proverbs, we use simple present tense only. See this example. A bird in hand is better than two in the bush. Here we have verb is. Is in this sentence is used as main verb. Otherwise, it is known as auxiliary verb or helping verb. Is, am, are. These are present words. They are known as helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. Why? Because with them we use main verbs. And here it is used as main verb. And this is simple present tense. And we call them forms of be. Is, am, are, they are forms of be. If it's written there in a sentence that you have to write the form of be in the blank, that means you have to use is, am, or are according to the sentence, right? Let's see this last one here. To describe professional activities or duties, any work related to any job or profession. There we use simple present tense. See this example. The police keeps peace in society. So this is the work of police. So keeps we are using as simple present tense here. Okay. Now these are the points which shows where you can use simple present tense. I hope you have understood. Examples are already given there. Now, let's see this exercise. What we have to do here. Choose the correct form of the verbs from the given alternatives. Mention the function of each sentence. Okay. First, it's here. Brian Lara play cricket. Now, Brian Lara is singular subject. So play is wrong and correct is plays. And this is habitual action. See the second one. Water freeze at 0 degrees centigrade and boiled at 100 degrees centigrade. So here freeze is wrong. With water, you have to use freezes. And boiled is also wrong. So here you have to use boils. So water freezes at 0 degrees centigrade and boils at 100 degrees centigrade. And this is a fact. Third one, an empty vessel make the most noise. So vessel is singular. So make will be makes. And it's a proverb. The judicial system safeguard the citizens' right. System, judicial system is given there. It's a singular subject here. So safeguard is wrong. Correct is safeguards. And it's related to the profession or the work related to this profession. Now, next one. I not like cheeseburgers. So this is wrong. Correct is I don't like cheeseburgers. So it's related with likes and dislikes. Hamida go for a walk every morning. Hamida is singular subject, so go is wrong. You have to use goes. And this is habitual action. Petrol prices go up drastically these days. So in place of go, you have to write are going. Sun rise in the east. Universal truth, in place of rise, rises will come because sun is singular. Next, the speaker conduct the sessions in the parliament. This is the work of the speaker related to the job or profession. So conduct is wrong because speaker is singular. Correct is conducts. Next one, migratory birds visits warm countries in winter. Now migratory birds, this is subject, and birds is plural. So visits is wrong. Correct is visit. And it's the action which is done at regular intervals. Now you have a structure of the simple present tense in different sentences. Affirmative sentence. That is subject, it's given here. I, we, you, they. Auxiliary verb here will not use, and main verb is work. With I, with plural, we, with you, and plural subject, they. We use main verb as it is without adding s or es. He, she, it, singular subject, name of a person, singular subject. There, in main verb, you have to use s or es according to the spelling. So here we have he works, she works, it works. That is affirmative. Now see this negative sentence. Subject, again you have I, we, you, they. Now it's negative, so you have to use do not or does not. Now with plural, we use do not, and with plural, with I and you. I singular, you plural and singular both, but with them, we use plural formation. So we have do not here, since it is a negative sentence, and do not, with do not, we have work, word without s or es. He, she, it, or any name given there. Now with singular subject, you have to use does not. And whenever you are using do or does, you don't have to write s or es with the main verb. So we have does not work, he does not work, she does not work. You will not say he does not works. That is wrong. Correct is he does not work. I do not work. Okay. Now interrogator. Now in interrogative, you have WH questions. That means where you have to write WH word. Why is WH word here? Now here interrogative, it's auxiliary verb which we are using here. Why do you work? With you, you will write do. Why do you work in WH question and interrogative sentence? Now negative interrogative sentence. We are taking example who don't work. WH question negative, who doesn't work. Okay, this is the structure of simple present tense in different sentences, that is affirmative, negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative. Yes, next exercise, follow the instructions in the brackets to rewrite the sentences given below. Make necessary changes. First is written there. You have to write according to the bracket words there. Shebane enjoys traveling by train. You have to change it to negative sentence. So Shebane, singular. So you will write does not. And you are using does not. That means you have to write main verb without S. So you have does not enjoy traveling by train. Rest of the part as it is. Now this B part. Tani celebrates her birthday with her family and friends. You have to write this WH question there. So your answer here is, whom does Tani celebrates her birthday with? And question mark there. C, Sanjeev does not work with NTPC. You have to change it to affirmative. So your answer is, Sanjeev works with NTPC. You have to remove this negative word. D, Raju drives a Wagoner. Change it to negative sentence. Raju does not drive a Wagoner. E, does George look after the food arrangements? You have to write as affirmative sentence. This is interrogative. You have to write as affirmative. So your answer is, George looks after the food arrangements. Full stop. Next one. Rishabh's train arrives at 5 p.m. You have to change it to interrogative. So interrogative will be, does Rishabh train arrive at 5 p.m.? Because WH word is not given there. WH question is not written there. So we are changing it this way. But you can write this way also by using WH word. When does Rishabh's train arrive? Next one. They seem to be interested in the program. You have to change it into negative interrogative sentence. So interrogative also and negative also. So your answer is, don't they seem to be interested in the program? Question mark. Last one. Mix sugar, salt, and water in the right proportion to prepare the ORS solution. Here you have to use WH word and you have to make it a question. So your answer here is, what is the right proportion to prepare the ORS solution? Question mark. So these exercises related to the simple present tense. I hope you have understood. Now let's move on to present continuous, or we call it present progressive tense. Let's see what it is. Present continuous tense is also called the present progressive tense. It refers to an action that is going on at the time of speaking. When we are talking or speaking, at that time, that action actually going on. It's in continuity that time. That is present continuous tense. Now see these examples. Parul is reading a story. So it shows is reading. It is present continuous tense. Arjun is working tonight. That means at the time of speaking, it is going on. So is working, present continuous. Raj is leading the march. So is leading shows it is present progressive tense. The children are enjoying the movie. The time of speaking action is going on. So are enjoying, it is present continuous tense. So in this, you must have seen we are using ism are here and they are helping verbs. With that, we are using ing form of verb. We are adding ing with the words. With read, we are adding ing. So reading, and auxiliary verb is. So is reading. This is the structure of present continuous tense. You have to use is, am, or are. It's written here. Am, is, or are with ing form of verb. And ing form of verb, we call it present participle. See this example here. Parul is reading a story. So that means action started at some past time, but at the time of speaking, this action is going on. So this is present continuous tense. Now let's see where we can use present continuous tense. See this first one. To refer to an action in progress at the time of speaking. That is clear. When you are speaking at that time, the action is going on. So he is writing a novel. That means at the time of speaking, what he was doing, he's writing. So is writing shows it is present continuous tense. To refer to a short-term temporary action that may not be taking place at the time of speaking. See this example. She's coming late to school nowadays. So it's short-term or a temporary work which is done by her. And it's not compulsory that at that time of speaking, it was going on. But it's a short-term temporary action. In such condition, you can use present continuous tense. See this next one. To refer to a definite plan in future. Some planning is there which is going to be done at some future time. There you can use present continuous tense. I am buying a bicycle this week. It will happen at some future time, but it's a definite plan. There you have to use am buying, that is present continuous tense. One minute. Okay. Next one, to make a prediction. That means something going to happen in some future time. May happen or may not. So this film is going to be a big hit. So it's a prediction here. So is going, it is present continuous tense. Next one, to refer to a long-term continuing action that started before the time of speaking and is expected to continue for some time after the time of speaking. Started some past time, at the time of speaking, it's going on, and it's expected that it will continue for some time after the time of speaking also. See this example. Luke is taking driving lessons these days. That means started at some past time. Present time it's going on, and after some time also it will continue. So in that condition, you can use present continuous tense, that is talking. So in a sentence, you have to see the verb. If you see this structure, is, am, or are, and with that present participle, that means it is present continuous tense. Okay. So these are the uses or where you can use present continuous tense. I hope it's clear to all of you. Let's see this exercise. One minute. Yeah. Complete the following dialogues using the present continuous tense. Use the verbs given in the bracket. Okay. Words given here. You have to write in the blanks. What are you all doing right now? I'm working on a project. So am working is present continuous tense. No, he is actually. Your words given here is drawing cartoons. Whereas I am writing an essay. So we are using present continuous tense here. I'm discussing these answers with you. Are your friends? Now R is already written there. It's an interrogative one. So R is already written there. So that means you have to use only coming. You will not write this way. Are your friends are coming? That is wrong. R is already there. So are your friends coming for Diya's wedding? Some of them are planning. R is already there. So planning to come. Actually, Rahul's brother is also getting. Is already there. So present continuous form. So getting married. Some of us are going there instead. Next one. Mother, what are you doing? Why are you? Now word is shout, so shouting. I am present continuous of this, cooking dinner. I just wanted to tell you that your cat is sleeping on my bed. Are you thinking? Are is already there, so we'll write ing form of think, thinking of going out. It is raining, cats and dogs. My friends are meeting at the coffee shop. I just hope that the rain stops in a few minutes. So that was your exercise. Now see the structure of present continuous tense in different sentences. So we have first affirmative sentence. Subjects we have I, we, you, they, plural subject, and with plural you have I also and you also. With I you have to use am. These are be forms of be, which I explained you in the starting. With I am, with we, you, they, you have to use are. And main verb here, reading. Now singular subject here, he, she, it, or Reena, name of a person here. With that, we have to use is. So he is reading, she is reading. Negative one, I, we, you, they, these are subject. With that, I am not or we are not reading. With singular, you have to use is not. He is not reading, she is not reading, like this. Now interrogative sentence, am or are, am I reading? This is without WH word. Are we or you or they reading? Now with singular ones, is he reading or is she reading? If you are using WH question there, then WH word, who is reading? So this is the formation of the sentence in interrogative sentence using WH word. Different sentences here and structure of present continuous given there. I hope it's clear to you all. This is your last exercise. Let's discuss this one. Rewrite the sentences below by changing the tense to the present continuous. Okay, we have to change it to present continuous. First is done. Our school tries to offer a foreign language course for class 8 students. So tries, we have to see the verb here. It is simple present. We have to change it to present continuous. So in place of tries, to write is trying. And rest of the sentence as it is. See the second one. Dinesh represents the district in the national sports meet. Verb is represents. It is simple present. We have to change it to present continuous. So your answer is Dinesh is representing the district in the national sports meet. Third, I plan to buy my brother a pet for his birthday. Change it to present continuous. I am planning to buy my brother a pet for his birthday. Fourth, Neeru and Jatin do their assignments together. Neeru and Jatin are doing their assignments together. This is present continuous. Next one. The school organizes a musical concert to raise money for charity. Now the school is organizing, and rest of the sentence as it is, a musical concert to raise money for charity. F, we help our teachers to organize the Independence Day program. Your answer is, we are helping our teachers to organize the Independence Day program. You have to change help to are helping, only that is. Now this one, will you buy a ticket for the concert? Now this is future tense. You have to change it to present continuous. So Your answer is, are you buying a ticket for the concert? Who will perform in the school play? This is also future. Change it to present continuous. Who are going to perform in the school play? This is your answer. Next one. Famous singers from Mumbai come to perform at the Tal Katora Stadium. So your answer is, famous singer from Mumbai are coming to perform at the Tal Katora Stadium. Last one. We won't spend our pocket money this month. We'll save some money to donate to the relief fund. This is future tense given there. We have to change it to present continuous. See the verb, we won't spend. So in place of won't spend, you have to write, we are not spending our pocket money this month. We will save. You have to see the verb, we will save. In place of will save, you have to write, we are saving some money to donate to the relief fund. We are not spending our pocket money this month. We are saving money to donate to the relief fund. So these were the answers. I hope it's clear to all of you. So that's all for today. Tomorrow, I'll take another 2 tenses. So that's all. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, all of you.